想说来选一个 Phrasal-Verbs 动词、片语动词来做学习的开始，因为它其实用途很广，然后它可以节省很多一般人单字无法叙述的用法。这本书呢是应该没错，是英国出版社，然后是多益所指定的书籍，它的名称叫 English in Context Phrasal-Verbs。It's a classic。这本书算是经典，如果读多益或准备要对不起，如果准备雅思考试的话呢，它肯定是一个必读的书籍。那因为是英国出版，所以它很多拼音跟用字跟词语都偏向于英国甚至澳洲的用法。那我们就来开始。所以主题是 Phrasal-Verbs。这本书之所以会成为补习班的指定书籍，在准备雅思考试，主要是因为它的排版跟它的学习的排列，比如说左手边它会有采用各个片语的一个完整的故事或者是文章，中间就是解释片语的意思还有例句，右手边就是练习题。那右手边习题的好处是，它1到10题其实就是对应左手边那些单词，所以你不用去猜或者是去很认真去解题，基本上它所对照的就是同一个单词或片语。那唯一的差异是你可能要想一下什么词态或者同义词可以取代他想要问的问题。好，那我们就直接开始学习英文的方法呢。我的心得是先从定义开始，了解定义之后再学习文章，你就比较好吸收。不然你直接看文章的话，你会查得很辛苦。所以那我们就先把习题盖住，直接先看它的定义，之后再念文章。OK， 那如果不熟悉的意思的话呢，请找时间自己学习。OK， 因为影片时间没有很长。Right, first phrasal verb, go through. To examine something carefully, sometimes in order to search for something. 例句就是 Mary went through her friend's entire wardrobe, looking for something to wear to the party. There's no error in the company books. The accountant has gone through them twice. 第二个 put away, to put something tightly in its proper place, sometimes where it cannot be seen. 例句就是 Their mother told the children to put their toys away in the cupboard before going to bed. The cookery books were lying on the kitchen table, but I put them away on the shelf. Look for, to try to find something, to search for something. Jack has mislaid his notebook and is looking for it. The visitors are looking for an inexpensive hotel. Ask for, to say to someone that you like to have something, to request something from someone. Fred has gone to the bank to ask for a loan. If you want some water, ask the waitress for it. Hand in, to give something to someone or take something to somewhere so it can be dealt with. Joe has gone to the office to hand in his job application. How can the teacher mark your essay if you do not hand it in? Put off, to delay or postpone something. Because of illness, we have decided to put off the meeting until next week. The club has put the match off until the end of the season. Jill hates cleaning the house and so she puts it off as long as possible. Call off, to cancel something that has been arranged. The organizers had to call off the feat because of bad weather. We called the jumble sale off because of lack of support. Sue's engagement to Tom lasted for 2 years, but then she suddenly called it off. Turn up, to be found or to appear sometimes after being thought to be lost or to be unavailable. The family thought that their cat was dead, but it turned up in the next village alive and well. Liz is unemployed, but she is sure that the right job will turn up soon. Talk over with, to discuss something with someone. We had a meeting to talk over our various experiences. The students were advised to talk their problems over with their teachers. We all have different ideas about the new sports center. Let's meet and talk them over. 刚刚讲的英国学习的差异呢，就比如说在拼音上，一般美语在拼 center 的时候，它是拼 center，那英式美语包含澳洲会是以 re 来做结尾。最后一个句子的解释 ：leave behind, not to take something or someone with you, sometimes accidentally, sometimes deliberately. Tina left her jacket behind at the restaurant. I can't find my briefcase. I must have left it behind at the office. Mark has gone to work overseas, leaving his wife and children behind until he finds accommodation. Something that you find as I was reading through it is I didn't explain the Chinese definition. 基本上，因为这个单元是属于比较中高阶，如果你有发现我没有讲解太多这个意思，其实，不熟悉就去查或者把它记下来。虽然说我这边待会会跟大家分享我们之后每介绍一个章节的关键字是什么，可是学习的最大的受益呢是来自于学生自己去查单词。OK， I can pronounce the keywords and explain it in English, but the biggest yield will come from you studying the vocabularies yourself. OK， 自己学习自己做笔记呢，印象比较深刻。那刚刚只是用英文的定义去解释这些片语的意思。OK， 所以这很重要，因为你不能只有背单词，你要懂得用句子去形容你要讲解的意思，这个会帮助你的口说同义字以及未来的表达能力。OK， 那关键字呢，我们来重复讲一下，就是 go through, put away, look for, ask for, hand in, put off, call off, turn up, talk over with, and leave behind. 如果我这样直接问你，比如说什么是 look for， 什么意思？什么是 put off， 什么意思？那你要能够讲解出来，讲出中文算不错，能够用英文解释算中上，能够用英文同义字去解释这些片语，那就是程度还算不错。OK， 那能够应用化的当然就是最好。大家英文学习的方向大概就是这样子。学好了片语以及它们意思跟例句之外，我们现在就读它的文章。那在左手边 ，Let's go 。那我记得我之前有讲过这个，那想说这一次呢，把它详细的解释好了。Jane could not find her passport. She had gone through all her private papers, but it was not among them. Where could it be? Usually, she was very careful about putting things away. However, her passport was definitely not in its proper place. She tried to remember where she had last seen it, but she had not needed it for some time. The last time she had been overseas had been 3 years ago, and she had not looked for it since. Now, she simply had to find it. She and 2 other students in her course had been fortunate enough to win a scholarship to study English in London, and the university had asked them for their passports so that travel arrangements could be made. Although the others had handed in their documents right away, Jane had put off doing so. Yesterday, she had been told that her documents must be at the university office by the end of the week, or her study trip would be called off. She kept hoping that the passport would turn up, but so far it remained missing. Finally, she decided to talk the matter over with her mother in case she had any idea where it could be. At first, the line was engaged, but when she eventually heard her mother's voice, Jane was greatly relieved. Don't you remember? You left your passport behind with me after your last holiday in case you lost it. OK， 所以最终 Jane 的护照呢是留在她母亲那边，所以OK， 她终于可以出国去获得奖学金的求学机会。So congratulations to Jane. Right, so again, just to recap the study learning experience, 这个文章的这本书的排列就是文章的应用、片语、动词的解释，还有例句以及习题。如果你有时间的话，除了有这本书之外呢，你要能够把它的例句呢背起来，因为例句其实是非常关键的。因为时间关系，我就不会讲太多。不过 this is probably the general routine of how we would go about studying the chapters. Okay, Obviously, there will be other chapters that I want to include in my videos, but for phrasal verbs, this is definitely the book, the go-to book that I would recommend. If you're interested, definitely look into it. I may have a different or older version compared to what you have, but I don't think they would matter that much. So just to recap again, the keywords that we studied today: go through, put away, look for, ask for, hand in, put off, call off, turn up, talk over with, and leave behind. Okay, good luck.